It all started in November 2018 when the call was made for entries into the fourth edition of the competition. From the 600 entries that were made, 300 were called for interview, out of which 120 were finally selected for the competition. But not until they made it through a rigorous physical training exercise at the Army Recruits Training School in Shire Hills.
Swing the hands across the chest and be in threes.
Left, right. Left, right. Left, right.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be easy, but it's the hardest thing I've done in the longest while.
So I honestly didn't think I would be able to do it because I got my legs injured yesterday, but I just kind of pushed through it, and I'm really glad that I did. It's been such an awesome experience.
This and many more capacity building exercises and market research works were organized, all in a bid to prepare the participants for the business world, teaching them lessons on topics such as time management, teamwork, and leadership.
There's a need for it because you need to be addressing a problem out there. There's a problem out there you're addressing. So, and then the market for it. So if there's you're not addressing any issues and all that, so how will your product be, will be accepted by the market?
By May 2019, the participants were grouped, creating 21 teams, where each team built an innovative business idea based on technology.
Takeaway packs. Now, this is in a bid to increase the quantity of honey for sale, and it poses serious threats to our consumers.
We also have unexploited raw materials, which is waste, which we treat as waste in this country. Last but not least, there's unhygienic handling and poor security during aggregation of coconut at our conventional depots in Accra now.
What differentiates us from them is our ability to produce farm-made feed that is relatively cheaper than what they import into the country at the moment.
But to sieve the best out of the rest, the number was dropped to 16, then later to 11 after the second pitch in July. For their final pitch in September, all 11 businesses mounted the stage with their A game, each ready to prove their business ideas were worth the ultimate prize.
So this one product, the room currently is bright and so it's automatically on. So when the place is very dark, it comes on automatically. There's another product that will be using GPS and GSM. And with that, the farmer, at wherever he is, could turn the system on at night, and during the day, he turns it off automatically.
Understanding of this, that Eat Fresh has developed our Shelf Life Pro, which is an organic solution, which, when applied post-harvest to the surface of tomatoes, forms a thin coat around the tomatoes that inhibits microbial attack.
We are to have a slicing blade at the side, a slicing blade. It's in a radial form, a cutter. Okay. So as the conveyor moves and then gets to the side, there's one beneath and there's one on top. As it gets to the blade and it passes through, it slices it open and it falls into the box. Then the beans is collected.
So which two teams will emerge ultimate winners? Agroplast, Cocoa Aboye, Thermostore, AI Scarecrow, Coconut World, Climatech, Farm Code, Prosect Feed, UG Green Technologies, Farm Class, or Eat Fresh.
teams are taking home today the 50,000 each? Well, you won't take it home. It will get into the incubator and we'll ration it for you. But before we tell you the two teams, we want to acknowledge some more guests. We have Ben Boachi here, Executive Director for African Center for Integrity. Please. We also have Mrs. Marianne Roberts, PR and Communication Specialist, USAID Advanced Project. It's all network, so please look out for them. Shall we invite Senior Vice President, Mr. Joe Mensah, and also Mr. Edmond Poku out on stage as we roll. Shall we have the drum roll? Aho! Aho! Some of you can't say the Ahoya well. Are we nervous? Who is it going to be? Eat Fresh, Demo Store, Coconut World. Okay. The two teams that are going to receive $50,000 each seed funding to grow their business, get the support, coaching from the KIC incubator are Prosec Feed and Ice Scarecrow. Shall we have Prosec Feed and Ice Scarecrow on stage? So we will take Prosec Feed first. Ice Scarecrow, you wait. Prosec Feed first. Prosec Feed first. Shall we have? Ice Scarecrow. We all said. Right. Thank you very much. Please appreciate Banana. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. And for the 9 teams, just as you heard from Mr. Sarpon's speech, you're all welcome to the incubator. We'll continue to support you to move your businesses to the next level. And please, you can take your seat. And as you'll be hearing from Mr. Sarpon telling us what to expect from KIC 2020, believe you me, exciting times ahead. exciting times ahead for KIC and for the Ghanaian young entrepreneur. Please, a big round of applause to the recipients. Please, an announcement. We're going to take all our photographs first before we move out. So right after what to expect for 2020 from Mr. Sapong, we're going to go in a certain order, which I'll be mentioning. So please bear with us. Okay, thank you. Shall we invite the man with the fire in the belly, Mr. George Sapong, to tell us 2020 Agritech Challenge, what to look forward to.
Thank you, Ben. While I'm here, I want to recognize Mr. Sedey. Mr. Sedey is one of our Cosmos Energy Advisory Council members. Sed, welcome. Well. KIC, Cosmos Innovation Center program. We are going places, believe me. Either you are on board the train or the train will leave you behind. We have great things happening in 2020. I talked about the state-of-the-art incubation center, the hub that I talked about, is a center of excellence for the Cosmos program. We are getting several interests for collaboration with several organizations, and that is going to make the program even bigger. The hub we have has the capacity to house over 25 companies. And believe me, we're going to get there very soon. We are upgrading the programs. We listen to feedback, as my boss mentioned. We listen to feedback, and we are improving upon the programs that we currently provide. It's going to be more comprehensive. We're going to, over the course of the 4 years, or 3 years, 3.5 years, we've seen a graduation from, of the programs. Year one, I recall, it used to be more apps-based. Now you see more infrastructural products. We continue with innovation. You know, sometimes when you hear that word innovation, you think too big. We all think too big about innovation. No. Innovation, taking simple things and making them work better, efficiently, and more productively. You're going to see programs that are going to really solve the challenges of our farmers and our agricultural practitioners. The number of applications is growing. To date, we have our application is going on. You go online and you sign up to be a member or to participate in the program. Fred, I think we have over about 1,000 applicants who've applied to date so far. So it continues to grow. We will continue to differentiate ourselves as the incubation program and entrepreneurial program, not just in Ghana, but in Africa. We will continue to take on leadership initiatives that will bring on board several of the incubation hubs you have in the country under the umbrella so that they can all benefit from what we're doing. I think these are things that are already in the Cosmos DNA. Cosmos came to Ghana and discovered oil commercially and de-risked the environment that allowed other oil companies to come to the country. So therefore, by what we are doing, we are de-risking the entrepreneurial environment. We embrace organizations in Ghana to come on board. We cannot do it alone. We are looking for corporate Ghana to step up and make investments into these young companies because they are the future. So for 2020, again, the program is going to get bigger. We're going to expect to see more people participate in the program, expect to see even much deeper products being developed by these young people, and expect to see KIC program winning more awards. As if we are winning awards, because it's being recognized not just in Ghana, but across board around the world. I have several academic institutions around the world that have shown interest. Some send their students, their MBA second year students, to serve as consultants on the program. And some more continue to come on board to participate in the program. I want to see our Ghana universities come on board and also partake in the programs that we are doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2020 is just going to be fantastic and awesome for KIC. Thank you.
Aho! Aho! So Mr. George Sapon just called the bluff of corporate Ghana, and somebody just responded. We have the National Service Secretariat here, fully represented, and they are promising for their poultry project on the National Service Program, they are going to be purchasing 100,000 cedis worth of feed from Prosec Feed. So we have to work on the financials now, right? Good. And another thing they are promising is that for every young person out there who has not taken your national service yet, you can apply to KIC, and if you are accepted, your period that you spend on KIC will equate the period you do your national service and receive awards. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I said exciting times ahead, right? Yes. Aho! 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 Please, sir. This is the man. Great. I'm very excited, believe you me. So, I'm going to take a moment and tell you about the companies that are currently under the KIC umbrella. We have the Trotro Tractor Limited, and their exploits have gone beyond the shores of Ghana. They now have partnerships in Zimbabwe, and already as they got into Zimbabwe market, they have over 2,000 tractors on their platform. And Trotro Tractor started, in fact, it was incorporated in 2017. And that is one of the businesses. We have Galani, that is also providing services to commercial farmers, allowing you to manage your farms, your finances, and your employees. We have Agro Center. Agro Center is a partner and also from the KIC very first cohort. And when Mr. Sapon said, when we train, people come into the program, they take the lessons and go on their way. Please, Francis, shall we acknowledge, please let us see you, Francis. Francis has been true part of KIC, and now he sits on the ideation team and he mentors the guys. Sometimes he calls me and says, Ben, I want to come around. Who is available? I want to talk to some of them. He just walks in and talks to them. And thank you very much, Francis. He makes us proud. We also have Agro Innova, also working in the poultry industry, providing service to poultry farmers. So I believe Prosec Feed and Agro Innova are going to be working hand in hand. We have Complete Farmer, allowing you to farm without being on the farm. So you invest on the plot of farm and the land, and then they'll farm for you and return and give you the returns. We have QualiTrace and also Anitrack. QualiTrace is also in the traceability business, and also now in partnership with Aquamayor, doing a lot of drone spraying for farmers and also helping them tracking the validity of pest products that they're using on their farms. We have, I mentioned, Anitrack also tracing the health and then also movement of livestock. And from our 2018 cohort, we have Tech Shelter. Recently, they started the building of their Hilltop Village, where you can invest in a greenhouse. They will manage it for you, and then they give you the returns. And I'm sure National Service has some greenhouse projects. I will personally come to you, sir, and then I'll drive you to Hilltop, and then you see the Tech Shelter project. Amazing things that they're doing there. And also for automation and advisory services, market access from Tech Shelter, they can provide you if you want to do that. Also for ProFish, I saw someone from ProFish here, Lojano. If you want fish, anywhere, anyhow, talk to ProFish. They will deliver fish to you as soon as you get onto their platform. If you want them to pre-process or process for you, just get in touch with ProFish, and then they will do that for you. Also, what ProFish is doing now is doing a backward integration on a platform that allows the farmers to also manage their farms and also get their stock and know which farmer has what, and then how to also link them to the market. We have Quidex. Quidex also allows you to invest in smallholder farmers and get some returns, and also aggregators. And Quidex is one of the interesting stories. I'll tell you a quick story about Quidex. We started last year with them with $10,000. They've been able to raise double that amount and giving returns to every person who invested in that business, and now also moving forward. They have a lot of projects, and they're looking for funds to also fund these projects. So if you're here, you're interested in funding smallholder farmers, aggregators, go online, check Quidex, and then you can also invest in Quidex. We have Invoicia, also doing factoring for agribusinesses. We have agro-sourcing, processing waste from the farms. And then we have FarmCure, also helping farmers to reduce incidence of pests and also over-application of crop protection products. So these are the companies that currently sit at our incubator, and we are happy to invite you to visit with us and get to learn more. Thank you very much. We have some guests also from VRA here. We have the administration and travels manager, Mrs. Tandy, this name, Chothia. All right, Madam, please let us acknowledge you. I'm sorry, I couldn't pronounce that name. We also have Professor Patrick Boateng, adjunct lecturer at Webster University. Prof, is he here? Or he left us? Prof visited us yesterday, and we had very interesting conversation. And then I invited him to come. He really wants to support us. He spent over 30 years in the United States teaching, and he is now bringing some of the knowledge back into the country. At this juncture, we would want to go straight into our photography session. And like I said, we want to have all the winners upstage. All the winners upstage, please. All the winners. All the selected companies. So we'll take AI Scarecrow first. Photograph. Whilst we take the photographs, I will continue with the acknowledgement. We have Mrs. Joadi, Managing Director, Continuum Advantage. Are we okay? All right, shall we have Prosec Feed? Prosec Feed. So both teams together with Mr. Joe Mensah. So stay. Both teams together with Mr. Joe Mensah. Mr. Sapon, please. Yeah, that's the list. Yeah, he's going to come. That's the list. Okay, so Mr. Sapon will join now, and Mr. Edmond Opoku. Shall we have advisory council members and all directors from Cosmos Energy joining us now? All advisory council members, Cosmos Energy directors, managers from Cosmos, please join us as well. Banana, how do you want to arrange them? Yes. I think now we have to move forward. Yeah. So all the KIC businesses here and the teams kindly join now. I think we have to, Banana, please do your thing. So all the teams,